Welcome back. I'm Mark Summers. When many people think of sipping cocktails, they conjure up images of the islands. I know I do. Sitting on the beach, palm tree, little thatch roof action going on. All that stuff is known as Tiki and has become a big part of cocktail culture. Why do you say we find out what it's all about?
Tiki. It's a word that conjures up all kinds of images, from tropical drinks to grass skirts. In Polynesian mythology, Tiki is the first man. He made it big in America with the help of Uncle Sam.
The U.S. government promoted Hawaii statehood in 1959, and when they did that, they toured an art exhibit of Hawaiian artifacts, and one of the most impressive pieces was a very large, like 8-foot-tall ku tiki.
By the 1960s, Tiki seemed to be everywhere, from front yards in the heartland to bowling alleys, motels, and even coffee shops.
Kole Maluna.
And today, Tiki has become a buzzword for an entire movement.
Tiki culture is a mainland phenomenon, and what it is a recreation of South Seas in mainlanders' idealized mindset.
Otto von Stroheim knows Tiki. He publishes the Tiki News and collects everything Tiki, from swizzle sticks to Tiki Punch. His San Francisco apartment looks more like a beach shack.
I said, okay, I've got to have a serious backdrop for my collection.
His collection includes some 350 Tiki mugs.
I would have to say my favorite mug is this guy right here. He's from the Luau in Beverly Hills. No tikis were ever painted like this. This is like pop art. This is pop culture, extremely stylized and really out there.
Some of these grog goblets are worth more than you might think.
You know, $70 to $100. The one in the middle, even though it's very unassuming, is actually very rare. I don't know anybody else who has this mug.
Some are not even mugs at all.
This is from Barcelona, and the way this works is you fill this up and 2 to 4 people drink out of it with long straws.
Otto is not alone in his fascination with Tiki. It's a trend that's seeing its biggest resurgence since the 1960s.
They can have Tiki and have that in their backyard and have fun and just escape.
Across the San Francisco Bay stands a true Tiki landmark.
Welcome to Trader Vic's.
Trader Vic's restaurant has been a pioneer in the Polynesian craze, but it wasn't always a tribute to Tiki. It opened in 1934 as Hinky Dinks, a hunting-themed restaurant. Owner Victor Bergeron quickly changed the name to Trader Vic's and helped Americanize Tiki culture.
Tikis are symbols which are used in the South Pacific on the different islands. It's a good omen to have them in front to keep all enemies out. As you look at their faces, most of them look very grim.
These giant carvings are called big head tikis because they are carved from coconut trees, the large root section used for the head. Inside, authentic Polynesian artifacts are everywhere. Outriggers, imported from Tahiti, hang from the ceilings, and on the walls are intricate hangings from Samoa called tapa cloths.
It's usually primitive design, and it's made from the bark of a tree.
But most impressive are Trader Vic's collection of Tiki carvings.
This particular Tiki comes from Tahiti. I would assume that this Tiki is probably about 55, 60 years old. This is a very nice old Tiki from Bora Bora. And I think it's one of the nicest Tikis we have in this restaurant. Not because it's old, I think it's good looking.
Some of the Tikis are a little fiercer looking than others. Even the salt and pepper shakers are Tikis. Besides a decor that transports visitors to the South Seas, Trader Vic's is also famous for its cocktails.
Trader Vic's is the original founder of the Mai Tai. It means in Tahiti, the best.
Mai Tais and other tropical tastes are served up in unique mugs like this skull.
Tiki is very fun, and it is just based on a good feeling. It's kind of like the Hawaiian thing of a good vibe. The Kole Maluna.